The market making new highs, crashing into new lows, and everyone seems to be in panic, uncertain about what's gonna happen next. But not us, right? While others are scratching their heads, we got a rock-solid strategy that potentially thrives in any market condition. So in this episode, I'm exposing my own secret strategy to trade major reversals. Grab your favorite snack because I'm sharing the secret to staying ahead of the game and possibly turning market chaos into opportunities. Let's get straight to it, shall we? Starting with the first step you need to master, understanding trend direction. It explains itself in the name. A trend consists of series of highs and lows. In case of a downtrend, it is a high and a low, then a lower high and a lower low, and so on and so forth. In case of an uptrend, it is a low and a high and series of higher highs and higher lows, up until a point where the trend line breaks out. A new low, which is lower than the previous one, is now formed. This is a potential signal that a new downtrend is about to begin, and this new downtrend may go crashing down or simply form new lower highs and lower lows in a normal pace. With all this said, the first step is to identify a new higher high or lower low by a breakout from the trend line. Let me set an example in order to make it clear. In this chart, I can see a downtrend, and I identify it with a trend line. Suddenly, candles penetrate the trend line and form a new high, which is higher than the previous one. This, by itself, might be a warning that a new trend is about to begin. This is where everybody gets stuck, right? What strategy to use and where to enter, and so many other doubts that finally turn out to be a losing trade. The next two steps I'm gonna show you are so crucial they could change your perspective to trading. So grab a pen because this is a kind of advice you won't even find in your great aunt's secret cookie recipe. So how do I know this new higher high is gonna supposedly grow up to be a new trend? I mean, how do we know it won't just return and go crashing down? In order to answer this question, the tool I always use is Fibonacci Retracement. So on your TradingView, go to the Tools section and pick Fibonacci Retracement. Click and drag all the way down and to the right. The default version looks horrible, so for a bit modification, uncheck all the values except for 0 and 1. Then add -0.27. For the rest of the changes, you can follow my exact steps. So finally, this is the Fibonacci we're going to use today. Whenever you see a trend line breakout, all you need to do is to pick Fibonacci Retracement and click first in the beginning of the new trend, then drag and click at the end of the trend. The most important point here is that once Fibonacci -0.27 is penetrated and after a successful pullback, if you get a confirmation candle, then this new higher high is potentially the beginning of a brand new trend. In simple terms, candles have to penetrate -0.27 for a new small or a big trend to begin. In this chart, I can see an uptrend and I identify it with a trend line. Suddenly, candles penetrate the trend line, forming a new lower low. I apply the Fibonacci from the beginning of the trend to the end, and I wait for -0.27 level to be penetrated. Once it happens, I'm pretty confident there's gonna be a potential dump. Alright, if you haven't yet mastered steps 1 and 2, rewind and watch them again. Trust me, they are the foundation of this epic third step. And while you're at it, don't forget to smash that like button. It really makes me glad knowing my free content is making a difference. Here we come to our final step. And that is when to open a trade and where to exit a trade. And for that, we're gonna use Fibonacci again. So go to the tools and pick Fibonacci Retracement. You need to add a few more levels, which are actually our potential take profit targets. Go ahead and add -1.27, -2.27, then finally -3.27. Having all this, let's combine all we have learned to implement one of the best Fibonacci strategies you have probably seen so far. I drew a trend line for this downtrend, and as you can see, the candles penetrate the trend line and form a new high. So this is a warning that a brand new trend is about to begin. I apply my Fibonacci and wait for minus 0.27 breakout. Once it happens, I enter a trade and set my take profit target on minus 0.27 and my stop loss between 0 and minus 0.27. I close 60% of my position on minus 1.27 and bring the stop loss to the entry point. That's called breaking even. Then I go for the second target, which is minus 2.27. Then finally, our third target, which is minus 3.27. Just watch this bearish example. I drew a trend line for this uptrend. Once candles break out the trend line and form a new lower low, I apply Fibonacci retracement. After a candle penetrates minus 0.27, I enter a trade. The first potential take profit target is minus 1.27, and I set my stop loss between 0 and minus 0.27. The moment candles touch my first take profit target, I close 60 to 70% of my position and set my stop loss on my entry point. Then I go for the second and the third take profit points. This is probably the best way to trade along the trend, while using a Fibonacci to actually be able to open and close trades on potentially important levels. Now a special offer for you guys who have stayed until the end of this video. If you are looking for a similar strategy to trade with trends, go ahead and watch this video in our channel. This video is actually my personal advanced strategy exposed for the first time. You can probably catch bigger trends using this setup. And also, don't forget to subscribe into our channel, because it motivates me to create more free content. Ask any questions in the comments section. I'll do my best to answer all of them. But before you leave, I have to announce that I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not a financial advice. All content, information, and opinions shared in this video are for educational and informational purposes only. Trading involves risk. Consult a professional before taking financial decisions.